I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of carnivore, keto, and counting calories. I reached my goal in November of 2022. Right now, I'm doing an experiment with being carnivore-ish and counting calories. If you want to see the results, stick around and subscribe, and we can see how it goes. Don't forget to click the like button. So tonight, I'm going to go ahead and make up 4 different creamies, and then I will show you them, each one, as I make them. So I recently bought 2 of the Keto Chow cookies and cream. We're going to do, one of them is just going to be just straight cookies and cream. One is going to be half cookies and cream vanilla with the Equip vanilla. The other one's half cookies and cream and half of the Equip caramel. And then the 4th one is just going to be Keto Chow raspberry cheesecake. If I had more containers, I'd mix this one up, but I don't, so I can't. But I really want to try this cookies and cream. I love cookies and cream. So, yeah, I'll show you how I do it. One of the things, I use glucomannan. I get mine from Amazon, just glucomannan. And if you want, I can send you the link to the one I get. It's on Amazon. And then this is Great Value xanthan gum. So both of these are thickeners. And what I did was, I did equal amounts in this container. So when I scoop out a half teaspoon, it's truly a 1/4 teaspoon glucomannan and a 1/4 teaspoon xanthan gum. I have tried it different ways. I've tried it with just one, just the other. But I really like, when you go to a store and you buy like the cheapo ice cream and you use the scoop and you scoop it out and it's just this solid, dense mass, that's the texture I like. If I don't add this thickener, it's more of a whipped up soft serve like you get at Dairy Queen or McDonald's. And I personally like that dense texture. So in each of these, I will be adding a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum and a 1/4 teaspoon of glucomannan. So that is what you're going to see me add. But I keep it in this container because I ain't about the scooping and a scooping. I'll just scoop it all in one scoop. And by using a half scoop, I get the 1/4 and a 1/4, and it's all good. All right, so let's get on with this, and let me show you how I do it. Now just ignore that. I got a lot going on. This ain't no clean kitchen, I'm here to tell you. All right, so that one goes there. I'll put this one back there. One with you, and this one is you. So the first one is just going to be a plain cookies and cream. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to add, let me just go ahead and dump it in first. Sometimes I do that, and sometimes I don't. Just depends on my mood. So Keto Chow, I have told you all in the past in other videos, Keto Chow has the best texture, the best flavor. It really makes the creamies, the texture, I like them, but they are a little more expensive than just a plain old protein powder, which is why I like experimenting with my protein powder. Now here's our thickener. So by using, in the others, by using half Keto Chow and half protein powder, I'm saving just a little bit of money. So because one of these packages is about $4 to $5, and one serving of these is like 2.5. So all right, my container is 6 ounces. But I like to go a little less than that with some warm water. So I'll try to go about 14 ounces with warm water. Just a second. Okay, once I get the water in there, I put my lid on. I have a little shaker ball in there. They have different kinds of shaker balls out there. Now I kind of do swirl it around just a little bit to get it going. Just to kind of get a light mixture, and then get to shaking, shaking, shaking. Shake it up, baby, now shake it up, baby. Do the twist, do the twist. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Now come on, baby. Now I can never say exactly how much water I'm going to use, because once I pour it in, I see how much space there is. Sometimes these are a little more frothy than others, And so sometimes it takes a little more water than others. Yeah, that's going to taste good. I go on and add a little more water to it to help clean this out, as well as top off the water. Top it off to make it just a little below the line. Creamies have a fill line. I do it about a pinky's width. Once in a while, I like to add something like milk, which I haven't in a long time, or something else. And then I put a sticker on, a thing on here. It says Keto Chow, Cookies and Cream, Xanthan Gum, and Glucomannan. Those are my abbreviations for all of it. So I'll set this one off to the side. Now, I'm going to take this right here. And I'm going to go ahead and do this a little different this time. I'm going to put the powder into here. This package is, 39 grams. So I'm trying to go for like 29-ish grams. So zeroed it out, and usually I do it in the other kind, which is pretty smart, because then if I get too much in there, I'm okay. But you know, whatever. We're flying by the seat of our pants tonight. All right, so that's 28. Let's see how much this one is. Are you kidding me? That says 10. Clearly something's wrong with that. No, it's not, because I should have a lot less than that in here. Hang on. I said it needs to be 18, not 28, Terry. My stars. Hold on. Let me get a little spoon. You all know I can't math. Don't be judging me. That's 15. Don't be judging my math skills. 16. 15. Oh, come on now, fella. Don't be doing me like this. All right, 18. That's good enough. So it'll be 18 and whatever's in here. So this is half of a serving of Keto Chow Cookies and Cream. I'm going to bring this cup up so I don't accidentally do the wrong one. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the thickener. Some of the Keto Chow flavors, they don't really need it, but I still add it. I'm going to go ahead and add it back here so I know that I've added it to both of these. So now this one, we will do the salted caramel. So this container right here is Equip Prime Salted Caramel. And one serving of this is 26 grams. So I want to add 13 grams to this. Okay. So there's the salt. Ooh, that smells like caramel, y'all. Ooh, Nelly. All right. So now I'm going to add some warm water up to about the around 14 mark. Hang on. So just so you know, if I tell you all the time, but Keto Chow is a meal replacement. So it has a whole lot more things in Keto Chow, which makes it be more thick, because it is a meal replacement. So there's thickeners in it, there's extra vitamins and all that stuff. So Keto Chow is super, super flavorful. Well, Equip is not, but Equip is more natural. So it's more carnivore, so you kind of have to use whichever you think you'd prefer, you know. We're all on different walks here, you know what I mean? We all kind of have different needs. So it depends on if you're just wanting a protein powder or if you're wanting something that has more vitamins and whatnot. So now I've got the lid for this one. I'm not going to put the lids all the way on. I'll show you how I'm going to set them up in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, since everything's, oh no, it's not right here. Hang on. Okay, so I'll zero that out. And I need 13 grams of the Equip chocolate. Again, I'm doing a half of a serving of the Equip chocolate. And the Equip caramel. So it's half and half of all of them. So, all right. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my water, and I'll be right back. Nah, let me just add it here first. All right. Okay, so we'll get her shook up. 'Cause I'm all shook up. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm all shook up. Oh. Throw back to Elvis. Elvis, Elvis, let me be. Keep your filthy paws off me. I'll give you 5 points if you can tell me what that movie's from. Alright, so I'll put this in here. You can't buy nothing with your 5 points, but I'll at least give you 5 points. So now I'm going to add more water to rinse this out. Ready? There we go. So now we got our lid for this one. I'll set this over here. Now I'm going to rinse this out and then we'll do our raspberry cheesecake. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Quality assurance is on duty, making sure all of my ingredients are up to snuff and of top quality. See there? He's paying attention. Alright, so now the next one's raspberry cheesecake. One and pop it down in there. Sometimes it's better to add the water and then the powder. I shouldn't say sometimes. Once your container is wet, it's really better to add the water and then the powder, but you know, I don't do things like I'm supposed to do most of the time. All right, I'll add 14 ounces-ish of warm water. Also, one other thing, the Equip does not like dissolve as well as Keto Chow. Man, you could tell Keto Chow poured their heart and soul into that product. I mean, yes, it does cost more, but dadgum, they have done everything in their power to make a quality product. So I think I did not even, did I add, I don't remember if I added the xanthan gum or not. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I'll have to go back and watch if I did, but I honestly don't think I did. But it's all right. So my thing may be wrong, but it's all right. So now I put some water in it. Again, not much, just enough to rinse out your container and get the last little bit out. And then you could go in with a knife and stir it up the rest of the way. And we got the little lid. So I'm going to put these in the freezer and I'll show you how I house them. This is one that I had made a while ago. So now I have them in there and I put them in the order that I made them and I put a number on them to help me out. So I take this lid, both lids, and I just slide them together because that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm hoping I got that right. We'll find out. Yeah. So then tomorrow night when I come in, I'll go on and pull out the first one, and then I'll put the lids on the other 3, so that way they are, that way I know exactly what they are. Something there, let me show you this prime example. See in that one? That is the one with the caramel Equip. It just does not blend up as well as the Keto Chow. So this one is the one that is just straight Keto Chow. There's one little dot down in there, and that's it. So just so you're aware, Keto Chow really blends up very well. Now, I could totally use a blender, but every time I use a blender or any of that stuff, hey, why is that all up in oh yeah, that's right. Every time I use a blender or immersion blender or something like that, they froth up too much, and I ain't about that froth life, because that means less product. So, all right, I will see you tomorrow, and we'll start eating them. So tonight's Creamy, this is the cookies and cream Keto Chow with the xanthan gum and glucomannan. See that texture? It's like paste. If you were a kid in the 70s and 80s, you know that paste texture. Look at that. That's what I like. That's the texture I want. Almost like peanut butter. Oh, yeah. Man, I like that taste. Good job, Keto Chow. So we'll see what we do on the next one. I'll see which one's next. I don't know, remember. All right, I'll see you next one. Hey there. So tonight we're having, this is our night 2, and this is the half cookies and cream keto chow with the other half the Equip Prime caramel. And I have the xanthan gum and glucomannan in this one, and y'all saw me make them up. This one, this is like the texture I like it. Really, really thick and dense. Just like that one last night. It turned out really good. That's really good flavor. I really like mixing the keto chow with the Equip. It really, you know, the keto chow is such good flavor. And it brings out, it brings out the flavors of the Equip. The Equip is pretty bland. So mixing the Equip with keto chow, it really brings out the flavors when you put them together. So, you know, for more bang for your buck, you know, get 15 keto chow for the month, and then use half and half of that and half of Equip. But yeah, so that's my creamy. Full disclosure, I left it a little powdery tonight. What I find, because I go straight into eating my supper, and then after I eat my supper, I eat my creamy. So by leaving it just a little bit powdery when I can, it seems like by the time I'm ready to eat it after I'm done eating my supper, it seems like it's just perfect. It's softened up enough from the powdery texture to more of the scoopable ice cream texture that I like. So anyway, so yeah, so I'm leaving it a little on the powdery side tonight. So, but yeah, so tastes really good. So again, keto chow cookies and cream mixed with the caramel Equip. And see, all I did was run my top across it. So you see that? It just, you know, it just needs to sit just a couple seconds for the texture to become more of a scoopable texture. Tonight's creamy is keto chow cookies and cream with the Equip chocolate with the xanthan gum and glucomannan. You guys, this is the perfect texture. Hey, by the way, I get these on Amazon. I don't think it matters what brand. I just like it because typically what I do is, I make this and I go or I eat my supper and then I eat this. So by the time I'm ready to eat this, it's been sitting there for, 10, 15 minutes. So this just kind of helps it keeps it cool. And these containers kind of they sweat, so they get your hands wet. And so this is just a handy little thing to eat it with. But look at that texture. This is the texture that I love so much. I'm telling you, just think paste, like grade school paste. That's the texture I love. But if you don't like it, that's okay. Run it through again. Or leave out the xanthan gum and glucomannan. It's like chocolate cookies and cream. Nice. Really good. I'm really enjoying the half and half. So if you do want to cut down the price a little bit, pick up some, any kind of brand, whatever brands you want to try, and mix it with keto chow, and that can cut down your cost a little bit. But hey, if you don't care about that, I probably, like I said, when all my Equip is going, I might get more, I might not. I'm still debating, but I still have about 25, 30 more to go, so I ain't got to worry about it for a few months. Anyway, so yeah, this is exactly the texture I love. All right, we got one more left. All right, you guys, this is the last one. I did look, and I did not add the xanthan gum and glucomannan. And this is raspberry cheesecake. Yum, yum. Let's take a bite. I already know it's good. It's pretty strong flavor. Some of them are stronger and some of them are a little weaker. But these are very powerful flavor, which is fine. But what makes it also good to blend it with the Equip Prime, because it's not as strong. That one's more weaker. So when you put them together, they really balance out to a good flavor. But this is just straight keto chow. So, yeah, buddy. Hang on, I'll tell you something. So the Equip and the keto chow, they're pretty similar in the macros. They're both around 120 some odd calories, maybe 130. So they're really not too bad. But keto chow this one has 8 carbs in this flavor, 8 total carbs. So 1 fiber. So you will find that the keto chow, they have a couple more carbs, so keep that in mind. Like I said, the flavor is outstanding. But yeah, but before you buy anything, check your macros, see if it's going to get you what you want. Again, like we've talked about, keto chow is a meal supplement. I do not treat it like a meal supplement. I just add water and then and mix it up and freeze it. That's all I do. So I'm just getting the 125 calories. They also have where you could add a half stick of butter or a half cup of heavy cream. That's if you're, half heavy cream, that makes it 11 total carbs. But again, it's whatever your goals and what you want. Don't do what I do just because I do it. But anyway, I just wanted you to know. But yeah, it's a great flavor. So, all right, that is the end of my Creami video. Thanks for watching.